Time for the toss, and let me introduce the people alongside me. Karabo Miso is leading the SA Under-19s today, and Tabaseng Ni will be leading the Youth 11. And our match referee is Ryan Hendricks. Toss will be made by Karabo.
Tails.
Tails is the call. It's ahead.
We're going to have a bat first.
Okay, so that's the news from the middle. What's the reason for that, Karabo? First of all, I should say, taking over the captaincy. Excited about that?
Yes, I am excited. It's a great honour to be captaincy for the SA Under-19 team for the first time, and can't wait.
And obviously you can't wait to have a bat on this. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks really flat. Obviously that's why I chose to bat. Even though there will be a little bit of nip, but just we chose to bat. Yes, we talked about it yesterday that we want to bat.
Okay, well, good luck.
Thank you.
Let's bring in your opposite number, Tabaseng Nini, our player of the match 2 days ago. Fantastic bowling spell. You'll be wanting to go one better and win today.
Yeah, we obviously were looking also to bat first. I mean, it's a good wicket to bat on, but it didn't go our side, so hopefully we'll pull that back based on our last performance.
And you've got so much experience and talent in your side, you won't have had to motivate them.
Nah, it's something special for me. I mean, coming to a camp and then having to assist the upcoming Under-19 team, it's something that I'm looking forward to in this tournament.
Good luck today.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, that's the news from the middle then. The SA Under-19s have won the toss and they're going to bat first. Hello and welcome to the Chatsworth Oval. It is day 3 of this tri-series of matches between the South African under-19 girls, who you see on your screen there, and they will be playing against the CSA Youth 11 today for the second time in 3 days. These two sides met on Saturday with an 11-run win for SA under-19s. Lots of talent in that group on your screen there. And watch out for the mighty mouse, Annalisa Mshlongo, just 14 years old. She's from JL Dubé High School in Durban, and she's only 2 bricks and a ticky high, but she can bowl. Left arm over. Look forward to seeing her perform, and we're about ready to go here at the Chatsworth Oval. Alongside me is Vaughan van Jaarsveld.
Good afternoon, Andy. Lovely to be here at Chatsworth once again, baking in the sun.
Right, so apologies there. Ntabiseng Nini bowling the first ball. She was our player of the match on Saturday, got 3 wickets in the final over of the SA under-19 innings and took 4 for 15 in all. And she's bowling to Shreya Sabia. That's a late decision to leave the ball, a little bit of shape.
I think in these conditions then you get quite a bit of movement. They are playing on a new strip, which is good.
Youth 11 captained by our bowler at the moment, and Ntabiseng Nini, and lots of experience and talent in that group as well. Many of them under 21s rather than under 19s. Well fielded on the follow through there, saved a run at least. Shreya Sabia, one of 3 changes to the SA under-19 side that played on Saturday. So she comes back into the side after playing in the opening game. Melissa van der Merwe comes back as well. And we've got a new captain in Karabo Miso, who takes over from Mika van Voorst, who is playing and will be vice-captain. Now, this is Mia Lawler, the quick bowler from the Western Province, and she's been brought up the order today for a pinch-hitting role, and she starts with a lovely little shot off the back foot. They've got a chance for 3 here, and they decide against it. Looks a real talent, does Mia Lawler. Bowls straight and quick, and is not a slogger by any means with the bat.
It's going to be nice to see her trying to bat for 20 overs. She had an array of shots on Saturday, so hopefully she can do the business today.
Yeah, that game, of course, reduced to 10 overs a side. This is the full 20 today.
Oh, beautiful shot.
Just lovely hands there, waited for the ball and eased it through the covers, and this time they will come back for 3. Committed fielding out there on the boundary. Yes, so Mia Lawler certainly looking the part early on. The field comes in for Shreya Sabia, but watch out, this girl can hit a cricket ball. Lovely little bit of shape there. End of the over. First over gone, and 6 runs from it. Very interesting chatting to Ntabiseng Nini before the game, Vaughan, and saying how proud she was to be able to bring through the next generation of South African under-19s. That she's been there, she's done that, and now she's giving back.
It's fantastic to hear. Almost a la Rassie Erasmus, building your stocks creating enough opportunity for players to be playing. And it's lovely to see the Youth 11 playing against the under-19s, and obviously for our neighbouring Zimbabwe also, just to get that experience.
First game for this young lady, Brizan Hussen. She comes in today. She's with Easterns. Oh my word, look at that. Bit of pace.
Okay.
Just ghosted in off a few paces and wham!
Was definitely not expecting that. It's nearly taken Lawler's head off.
So Shreya Sabir will have been watching that from the non-striker's end and will be a little bit trepidatious, I would imagine. Shreya's...
You could hear that, thank you, just quietly acknowledging, okay, I need to face up now.
No, she certainly has got a bit of pace, hasn't she?
It's good to see. Almost like our all-rounder / bowler batsman fielder Marizan Cup.
Yes.
Similar sort of run-up and action.
And obviously will get quicker as she gets stronger. She's at Ige Janssen, or was at Ige Janssen on the East Rand.
They beat them tough there.
Oh yes. There'll be a leg by. Hussen looking for that magic ball. Start it on leg stump and hit the top of off, and those are the ones that don't swing.
I think she might have had a few of the boys scared there in the Eastern Transvaal.
Yeah, because looking at her, you wouldn't say, well, here comes a quick bowler.
Not at all.
She's bowling at another one in Mia Lawler now. In the air and safe. She managed to get it between mid-on and mid-wicket. It's going to go all the way. Certainly wasn't in control, though.
This is what I said earlier, Andy. It's nice to see her playing all her shots. It'd be fantastic if she stays there for 10, 15 overs. I'm sure we'll see some fireworks.
So she's tested her with the short ball. Maybe the next one will be a bit further up. Oh, beats the outside edge there. Well, an entertaining first over from Brizan Hussen. So 6 runs off the second over, 12 without loss. Yes, wonderful spot. Back to school for most people today.
Mostly all the staff members. Boys and girls are going back on Wednesday, soaking up the last little bit of rays.
Of course, the announcement of the matric results tonight. Oh, that's a nick, isn't it? Oh, I thought I heard something there. Nice shape from Nini.
I think Sabia's had enough of the watching. She also wants to be a part of the action.
Yeah, we saw her in the schools SA20 in the middle of last year. And she does hit the ball hard. This time she goes up. Oh, given. Oh, I thought the previous one might have been a nick. I didn't hear one there, but Sabir's gone. Umpire Shazy says, that's enough for me. On your way. And there's the breakthrough. 12 for 1. Sipakuhle Masilela is the wicket keeper. And that's a fifth wicket in the tournament for Ntabisang Nini. Let's have a look at it again. Whoops. So in comes the captain, striding to the crease, Karabo Miso. Now we can look at that dismissal again.
Oh, yeah. She's guarded that straight into the keeper's hands.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
So Miso's already played a couple of decent innings. She got 36 off 24 balls in this game on Saturday. And against Zimbabwe, she made 29 off 34. She's been entrusted with the captaincy today. You probably hear the wind in our sound effects microphones. It is pumping across the ground, helping the outswing of Nini.
And making everything else uncomfortable.
That's the lady we're talking about, Karabo Miso. She's already represented the senior side, played 5 T20s and 6 ODIs. Made her debut against Sri Lanka in 2024. Full toss and doesn't make the most of that. That's unusual.
This woman almost looks surprised that she got a full toss from the bowler.
Well, they know each other very well, these two. Captain to captain.
Oh, well bowled again.
Miso's off the mark.
Fantastic over from Nini again. Wicket and just 1 run. She really is bowling very, very well. I'd almost think maybe giving her another one.
Yeah, while it's swinging. Bruzan Hurson's going to bowl a second. Bowling to Miso. Ooh, she's certainly rushed her into that shot.
I was just going to say, Andy, what a privilege for her to be bowling to a player like Miso and having the opportunity to do so. Must be a fantastic feeling for these ladies, playing as some of their, I wouldn't say friends, but people they look up to.
Oh, beautifully bowled. That's what pace does. She's neither here nor there with the shot.
Fantastic to see.
Yeah, see, it's on you before you're ready. Well, perhaps looking for a bit of extra pace there and lost her line. Umpire and Thule with the signal. It's a good call, Marizanne Cap. It doesn't really get very much from the run-up, but look at the explosion at the crease. Comes over the top nicely.
I was even going to just tell you, just before you spotted that, she almost looks like a young javelin thrower from Joburg, Pretoria, places where they do a lot of athletics and stuff. So looks very strong. She's got that whole whippy action where, like you say, it's onto you before you even can realise.
So the skipper having a word with Mia Lawler, I would hope that she was saying, don't worry, there's plenty of time.
Oh, shot.
Gets it through, but there is a third man, and that's well fielded. Oh, they're coming back for two. Yeah, that's a good call. The arm wasn't the strongest.
Do you think that's what's going to be the difference? A lot of the SA Under-19 ladies, really good runners between the wickets. They're going to put this youth team under a lot of pressure, especially a lot of the boundary riders. The game we saw on Saturday, that was reduced. They were putting the fielders under a lot of pressure.
End of the over, 3 gone, 17 for 1. So just 4 off the over. There's the effect of the wind that you can see. The 3 flags and the CSA flag designating the 3 teams playing here. We've got leg spin coming into the attack. This is Gabriela Sekira.
This is another one we're going to be interested to see. Obviously wind assisted now. On Saturday she didn't have much and only 2 overs to bowl. Hopefully she gets into a rhythm. It's always exciting to see a wrist spinner bowl.
She's at Cornwall Hill College near Pretoria. I mentioned the other day she's already played international cricket for Portugal. And you can see the effect of the wind, and this is going to be interesting for the leg spinner.
On the spot already.
It's lovely, isn't it, when you land the first one? It's probably missing off. Wasn't the greatest of reverse sweeps. It is something with Karabo Miso, is that she tends to move a little bit too early.
But also, you look at that reverse sweep, she's not even in a good position. I'd rather see her try and hit it through the covers. It's quite full as well.
And this is an interesting matchup. Mia Lawler has a fast bowler's mentality. You can't bowl leg spin at me. I'm going to hit you as far as I can. Oh, it's nearly run onto the stumps there.
You say that, Andy, and it's almost like that quiet assassin that's just going to dig into you slowly but surely. Like that.
That's a good shot. She used her feet well, made it into a full toss, slams it away for 4.
Yeah, when she hits the ball, it stays hit. Very impressed with her all-round game. Fit, strong.
Yeah, she looks proper. Oh, put her down. Got both hands to it. Couldn't hang on. She's very annoyed with herself. It actually wasn't a bad over at all. Here it is again.
Got to her a little bit quicker than she thought. Those 2 hands just getting some ball on it. So out of frame, you see Chanel Fenter almost also diving for the ball. Nowhere near her. It's 5 overs gone. SA19 or 23 for 1. Oh, another all-round cricketer. Very impressed with Gemma Botha from the Western Cape.
Yeah, she's from Grassy Park, where Paul Adams came from. Oh, was that a drop? Maybe she missed it.
Bowled.
This is the last over of the power play. I think both sides will feel relatively happy. SA because they've only lost the 1 wicket, and the Youth 11 because they haven't got away. Now, is that going to go all the way, or no? It's going to drop like a wedge onto the green, and they come back for 2.
Funny enough, remember on Saturday she had one of those down to deep in wicket, a little bit of a backspin.
That's that first ball, and I got a feeling she got a nick on that. I've just seen an umbrella come flying across the ground. I hope nobody's imperiled by it.
Fantastic bowling again. Very impressed with Gemma Botha bowling nice and straight. Oh yes,
Definitely a nick.
Definitely a nick. As a keeper, that's almost gunning into your visor. So, oh, she's done well. Fortunate about the drop catch. A bit of salvage happening down at long off. So the umbrella has now come onto the field.
That's a no ball, isn't it?
It's a penalty of 5 runs.
Umbrella on the field.
Penalty of 5 runs to somebody.
Well, the way this wind is pumping, that concrete plinth isn't going to be enough. Yes, that's a good idea. Make it into a dead soldier. I remember doing a rugby match in Stellenbosch back in the 90s, and one of our Supersport cameramen got blown away. Fortunately, he didn't hurt himself, but he had an umbrella over his camera, and the wind picked it up, and he sort of abseiled down onto the ground.
You see that you need to pay me danger pay for that then.
So it looks like the umpires have made a decision, and they've said, right, we want all of those umbrellas down, please. There's lots of scurrying going on. I should mention that this is the CSA Tri-Series. It's preparation, really, for the SA Under-19s for the next Under-19 World Cup. And remember that they reached the final of the last one in Malaysia back in May last year. And this is very much a new-look side for them. Number of players who were in Malaysia are now over age, so they're playing for this Youth 11. And in Tabasang Nini, we've got somebody who played in the inaugural World Cup in 2023 for South Africa.
That's unbelievable. But like I said to you on Saturday, Andy, and for our new viewers, it's so good to just see that the stocks are getting refilled and refilled and refilled, which women's cricket does definitely need. And thanks to sponsors and CSA in initiating this and getting this going. So the girls that are going to World Cups that have never been are geared up and ready for it.
That's a good hit. Should only be one, and that will be the end of the over. So I'm going to leave you briefly. Donald Danake is going to come in and join VVJ.
That's 6 overs gone. It's under 19 women are 26 for 1. Good afternoon, Donald. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Vaughn. How's things going?
Very good, actually. Staying away from the wind at the moment inside.
It looks like when we saw those Division A players walking in, they just came with a big wind, yeah.
Beautiful shot again from Mia Lawler. Down the ground, too long off. Donald, it's nice to see some good quality spin, both wrist and finger spin from either side.
Definitely. Looking from the side, this has been a winning match tactic for the past 2 games that has been played, and especially into this middle overs just after power play. Well hit just down to deep square. It has been a go-to for spinners, or probably for the coach playing as well, to say in order to keep it tight or probably take down the run rate, the spinners needs to do their job.
Punched hard down the ground, too long on. But I agree with you, Donald, but also it's good to see the execution of these young ladies. Hitting the spot, ball in and ball out. It's just fantastic to see. Oh, she's been done by the spin. Karaba Meso playing a reverse sweep all the way down to the boundary. The welcome boundary. Partnership moves to 21. You almost feel that Mesu wants to get going. She had a good innings on Saturday in that rain-affected one. 10 overs.
As a promising young player, obviously she has a big promising number of games that she played already for the Proteas, and I think she still need to put her foot down into this game and make a mark. Well played again. Attempted single, 10 down.
Bit of a fumble there from Chanel Fenter. Getting done with the bounce.
Good whip. I would say that's one of her signature shot. Just to play, you're not sure if she wants to hit it or she wants to guide it down for just a single, knowing exactly where her fielders are. Obviously, she been put deep square in place for her if she knew exactly what she wanted to do. And like I say, probably that's her signature shot. She plays that a lot.
Yeah, into the 7th over, 34 for 1. The SA under 19 ladies are. And Sakura going for 8, but she still did a job for her team. It's a pity about the boundary.
Zimbabwe players there.
Yeah.
Waiting for their 10.
Waiting for their turn tomorrow.
Waiting for their 10.
They should be chomping at the bit.
They might be probably itching to be back on the park. Obviously, these 2 teams have meeting again, which we saw them playing on Saturday, just a T10 over. And Zimbabwe, they might be taking lots of notes. Well played there.
Gemma Puerta back on the dot. Very consistent with her off spin. Well played from Karaba Mesu down to long on.
you look at that's a heavy weight out there. You look at the fielding position for the youth team. Definitely says to me, I think we're happy with what we've got into the power play. We'll rather maintain the run rate and not to do anything drastic by bowling just like that, creating runs, creating chances. Gemma Buata. To say, I think they just happy with how the power play went. I would say having 1 wicket only out of that, well played. Just over down to long on. The youth they quite squeezing into this. I think getting to see the SA under 19 scoring less than 60 into their first 10, it would be their go-to goal mark.
Shot from Karaba Mesu down to long off. Yeah, if you've got a side 37 for 1 after 7.5, you are smiling as the fielding team. They're constantly under pressure now because they need to make a game of it. They need to put their foot down. Hit hard down to long on. 1 bounce. Secure getting the ball back to the bowler. That's the end of the 8th. 38 for 1. So we see the run rate at a solid 5 at the moment. They need to push that up to 7.5, 8.
But how the youth is bowling, Vonnie, I don't think they're gonna. They're probably going to need more muscles to clear the boundary here. Probably 2 boundaries into an over. But the bowling department has been having everything under control here. Fielders doing what they're supposed to do. Only 1 chance has been given. Yes, coming from Gabriela Sequela there, that was dropped, but didn't make much of a damage after that.
Great shot from Mia Lawler. Testing the long off out. They come back for 2. That's what they've got to do, Donald. They've got to try and hit the gaps, try and get those singles into 2s. They've got to drop and run. They've got to. Somebody's got to take it on their shoulder and maybe look for the boundary early on in the over. So we see
another hit into the air, just for 1 too long on. But again, funny. I think, like you say, I think it's just going to need 1 or 2 overs of power hitting. And the right person to do that, we're looking at it. And chance, slowly dribbled down to the wickets. And as we can see, how the wind is so heavily, the bails are off the stumps. And that's how it shows the heavy wind we're experiencing here.
Should be running a little bit harder than that. Hitting it to the opposite side of the fielder. Let's see with that replay that Karoba means trying to hit it over mid-on. Right idea. Just not executing it. As Mia Lawler goes high. Oh my goodness, what an effort. What an effort. Deirdre Janssen van Rensburg. Full on dive at long on. Running into this wind. Not that easy. Getting both hands to it. Unfortunately, as the elbows hit the ground, so does the ball.
Good hit. Good hit.
Lawler goes dead straight now. Down the ground for 4. A little bit flatter, a little bit harder. Much better in this wind. So we see this replay, Donald setting herself early and hitting it nice and straight. 1 bounce and 4.
SA under 19, they're going to need more of those. You look at only 10 runs out of that over. To say, look at that.
As the elbows hit the ground, so does the ball.
She had it.
She had it. She
She
did
had
all
it.
the hard work.
Nothing wrong at all. Look at the eyes.
Running
look at
in.
the head.
Head still.
Just there. Just there. See the technique, and obviously the coaches have been doing a great job. How these girls are growing, how they playing cricket. They now matching probably a certain percentage of the boys' cricket here, and some of them they're playing better than the boys. It's lovely to see how the development into SA it's growing here.
Swept. A lot of hard work to do. Coming back for 2. Well run. And it's a 50 up. 50 for 1 after 9.1 overs. Partnerships moved over to 38, which is good.
It's growing nicely. It's growing nicely. We look at Puseletso as a new bowler.
How's that missed?
Just went right through between the stump and the keeper.
Very well bowled. I don't know how that's missed. Maybe the wind.
Puseletso Sukute.
It's just drifted with the wind. It's giving it flat. Oh, another great shot down the ground. Not going to get it to the boundary, but singled nonetheless.
Puseletso, she reminds me of Chloe Tryon. You look at how she's approaching a crease, the action, and how she leaves the ball. She just reminds me that she has something of Chloe Tryon there for a second.
Full toss. Head over mid wicket for another single. Do you feel that the running is not where it should be at the moment? Should be pushing the outfielders as much as possible.
Probably the wind as well. I mean, it shows like the heavy wind, yet the fitness needs to be sharp. Vonnie? Good hit.
Oh,
once
there's
again.
an opportunity. Oh, one bounce. Sakura making sure that she gets the ball. Very good over so far. 6 coming from it.
54 for 1, just after 9.5. Maya sitting comfortably. Sitting comfortable on 35, just 31 balls faced. Karabo 15 of 19 balls. 10 overs gone. 55 for 1 with the current run rate sitting on 5.7, comfortably so. And that would be drinks break. I think the youth team would be proud of themselves. Yes, only 1 or 2 chances that has been given in place, but it wasn't more of, it was hard work. The cotton ball one, I wouldn't say, because it was well struck. Oh, that's a very, very good shot.
But I do feel also that the SA19 side, they can take heed the last 2-3 overs. Getting the go forward ball, as people would say. 5.7, it's not that bad after 10. 55 for 1. You've got an in batter with Lola. Misu doing the partnership well, but not striking at 100 or 100 plus. That's the concerning factor for me, unfortunately. She needs to get that going. She needs to find her feet a little bit more. A few more singles, a few more boundaries. As we will take a short break. We'll see you back shortly.
Welcome back to Chartsworth Oval, where we witnessing SA under 19 girls and CSA Youth 11 team, where it has been a great contest so far after 10 overs, and currently sitting on 55, just for one wicket that has been fallen. In better, Mia, she's 35, and Karabo Miso currently on 15 runs. The last 10 overs, what do you see here, Vonnie? Probably how much? What's your prediction of score that you see the under 19 is going to end up on?
I think if they get going, you can look at 110, 120.
Well bowled.
So the captain is back in the attack. And Tabasing Nini. She's already bowled her 2 overs, 1 for 7. Yeah, I think if the batters, I mean even these two that are in and people that are going to come in, if they take the bull by the horns, they could get 110, 120.
It's gonna require them hard work. When you look at the previous game that they played, obviously they defended 80, 87, 89, where now they playing the whole 20 overs, and just then they just defended 80 of 60 balls. So, one in the air, Diarra under the ball taken.
Great catch from Ramlakan. Swirling in the air. And funny enough, Donald, I think this might be the catalyst that pushes the SA 19 side to either that 110, 120 or 90 all out. It is one of those things that in the cricket space. You either lose a wicket and have a catalyst, or it's a catalyst, in a positive way, or you have a catalyst in a negative way. So
great catch by Tiara there.
Mia Lawler's just got to keep her patience. She's in batter. She's on 35. She's got to now bat through the whole innings. Hopefully she's been told that at drinks, and the rest of the batters will bat around her.
And that was the message that I'm sensing it was given, to say, yes, as Karabo, she is a good batter. I think she was the right player to probably get something out of it, rather than giving Mia a responsibility to hit and take that. I mean, as an in-batter, you still want to see her batting the last 5 overs.
It's a great catch by Ramlakan.
Great check.
Swirling, running around point area, keeping her hands nice and high, as we see Mika van Voorst coming to the crease now, the SA 19 captain, and she is a talent.
She's the future as well. She is the future.
Do you reckon we will see a good partnership here if they both get in, bat nicely together? They did on Saturday for a little bit. Nice confident push up the ground for 1. She's already looking for 2, which is positive.
Straight away. I mean, first ball, looking for getting herself off a mark. And like you said, I mean, as a skipper, probably she's been seeing something from outside to say the ones has been turned down into 2, like you said earlier, where there's no running as it's supposed to. Just in front of the fielder, mid-wicket fielder. Chance of a 2, 10 down.
Good hand by Sibanda at mid-wicket. Otherwise, it could have been 2 or 3, maybe even 4. So you see there's an impetus to try and get that run rate into the 6s and 7s. Leg side. Helped on the way. 1 bounce for 4. Mia Lawler is playing. That is the captain. My mistake. Mika van Voorst picking that up.
She's probably asking me, what have you guys been doing? I mean, there's so many gaps into the field, and I just come in. Only the second ball that she faced, and she just get that big hit. Look at that.
But also,
Really?
you look at that. That's probably Nini's first bad ball in 3 overs. Pushing all the way down leg side, not swinging anymore. So wind's not helping as it will with the new ball. Just sailing down the leg side, and it's almost a free hit every single time. Let's put Let's who comes back into the attack after that drinks break.
Change of end for Puseleto. And like you said, it has been not easy. Definitely not easy. Good hit by Mia, just over 1 second bounce.
Beautiful cricket shot. She moves into the 40s now. So the captain is having a nice chat to her in the middle. Obviously, just reminding her just to keep nice and calm. She's got a boundary. Maybe look for a single or whatever the opportunity allows. Maybe there's another boundary on offer. Beautiful sweep.
The good shot about that, you look at how she got behind the ball and hit it with her one knee down. She hit that against the wind. Another one.
Great placement into the mid-wicket area for 4 again. Fantastic cricket shot.
Great shot by Mia. 44 just after 35 balls she has been faced. 69 for 2 wickets down.
Set her stall out very early. Picked her area.
Something has been set. The run rate just pushed up to 6.1.
Oh, another one. Good fielding. That's 9 off the over already. Could have been 12.
Now the pressure is on Puseleto. Obviously, she's going into this over 9 runs just after 4 balls.
You see that the nice thing also, partnership has just moved on to 15 very quickly. Oh, in the block hole, or bowled. Not happy with the batters advancing all the time.
It's the chat between the wicket keeper and Puseleto, the encouragement behind the stump, not to give up and probably not to drop her chin.
Well, they're taking the quick single. Fortunate misfield at short third man. And that's the end of the 12th. West Under 19. 71 for 2.
As you look at on the scoreboard, sitting on Sibia, only scoring 1 of 9 balls. Mia still in, 45 of 36. And Karabo Miso dismissed for 15 of 23 balls. And Mick van Vuur, captain herself, on 6. This will be the nice turnover of the last 10. Obviously, the previous 10, I think they were on 40s, and now obviously with this run rate pushed up, hit hard.
Oh no, there's a mix-up.
Shots given.
It's most unfortunate way to get out. Mia Lawler thinking that it's gone through. Great fielding from Chanel Fenter at cover. Quick release to the bowler who gets behind the stumps.
Game awareness, yeah. It could have been easily went straight to to the keeper and how she picked it up and being aware where the better is. It gives a sense of where this team wants to get the CSA and beg your pardon, SA under 19. Look at that. There. Awareness.
Sorry, that is Deirdre van Rensburg with that sharp fielding. Her and Chanel Fenter look quite similar.
Absolutely. I mean, they're coming from the Eastern Province, both of them. Easterns, beg your pardon. And it would be a change of commentary now. Not yet. Beg your pardon. What I was about to say was that gap. There was a big gap between extra cover and a cover. And with that flat bat being hit, it was giving Mika like that. That big gap into the covers.
Back live. Swept hard into the deep. Pushing for 2.
Chance of a run out again.
They get back very easily.
Coming around.
73 for 3, just after 12.2. Gemma Porter on the attack.
Well, ball sliding through.
I think with Gemma Porter here, bringing her back, obviously with Nini, it's one of those things to say we need to get the in better out, and now that they've got the in better out, it's back to the drawing board to say only Nini bowled 1 over, and they got the big fish that they were looking for and been hit straight to long off, tempting for a single, 10 down.
Trying to have a look at this run out again. So the ball watching from Mia Lawler. Unfortunate. Ball watching. Great awareness from the bowler. Oh, good effort from Gemma Boita for own bowling, nearly stopping that single. What do you think, Donald? Is this out or not out?
It's out.
Oh, it's close. I mean, you have to try and find DRS or something. Oh, inside edge onto a pad. That's the end of the 13th over. It's under 19. Women are 75 for 3. One last chance, Donald. What are you going for?
Just there. How about we?
Well, we can slow it down. Producers being clever.
There.
Oh, just out. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. Andy Capistano will be joining you guys.
Change of commentary. Thanks, Bonnie, for that. $75 for 3, just after 13 overs. Mika, Van Voorst, 9 of 9. Ashley Barnett, 1 of 1. Current run rate, just 6.
Change of bowling, Donald.
Change of bowling. Replacing Nini. Welcome back, Indy.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
I was hoping to see you coming in with a spinner, yeah. Unfortunately,
This is Jose Camphor, right arm medium.
from SWD. Chance.
Oh, that's good cricket, isn't it? Good running, nice flat throw. Keeper just taking off one bail. Like to see that.
Confidence.
I think this game is setting up for a beautiful finish later this afternoon.
Definitely, the youth team, they need to have a comeback, especially after the T10 that they had on Saturday.
Ashley Barnard trying to get going early in her innings. I think the Youth 11 have done really well to hold things together in the field. There was a moment about 5 overs ago where it looked as if Mia Lawler and Karabo Miso were going to cut loose, and now both are gone. Bold neck and crop. That's the end of Ashley Barnard, and Jazay Kampfer makes the breakthrough. 77 for 4 in the 14th.
Exactly what the doctors ordered, isn't it? I mean, when that change of bowling was put in place, is to get that special wicket that they've been looking for. Slow. She bowled it slow. Take the pace of that ball, and the results given.
She yorked herself, I think.
She did.
Walked down the pitch to try and make it into a full toss, and then got beaten underneath the bat.
The communication again coming from the keeper at the back of the stump. I think how she makes the bowler aware of where the batter is. It's exactly what Jazzy did. Bowl it slow, and the rest will take care of itself.
Jaylee Philander is the new batter. She's the wicket keeper in this side. From the Western Cape.
Another promising player.
Still at Fairmont. And one of the veterans of that Under-19 World Cup final in Malaysia back in May. And a real chance here for the Youth 11 to press home the advantage. Probably missing leg. I like the fact that she's looking for a leg stump Yorker first ball.
Good question.
Hit her on the toe, didn't it?
Good question.
Off the mark for Philander.
Now you can see the tails of CSA youth wiggling in confidence to say we actually where we want the SA Under-19 to be. Where look at the confidence, the walking in.
Slower ball, well bowled.
End of over. Only 3 runs with the wicket of that over. A 7 for 4. Just after 14 overs gone. 35 balls left. Yorker served.
Nice view of the ground. Not far away from the R.K. Khan Hospital. And there's cricket going on here all week with the exception of Wednesday and Saturday. So if you're in the area, do come along. Entrance is free. Still a little bit of batting to come.
Interesting field to see here. No sweeper.
Gabriela Sakira back in to the attack with her leg spin. I think Ntabaseng Nini has used her resources, her bowling resources, really well today.
I would say, especially with Gabriela fielding, Andy, I normally call this a grown-ups fielding. Oh,
she's done well.
Well played.
Didn't get all of it, but it's hastening down the slope. They'll come back for 2.
I call this a grown-up fielding, especially with the leg spinner in place. To say with no mid-wicket, you better know where you want to get that ball landing and give it a turn off the pitch. Obviously, with no sweeper in place, that means she wants to be hit straight. Oh, chance there.
I think that was a nick, wasn't it? But it was quite a thick one. Keeper had to get on her bicycle to get there at all.
The encouragement behind the stumps.
Quicker ball, but drags it down short. Oh, now, what an arm is that? That's nicely done. That's Ashley Sibanda in the outfield.
Well hit, just bounced. Oh, nearly bit him by the 10.
That's proper fielding. That could easily have hit the deck and gone sideways and for 4.
Body behind the ball. Body behind the ball. Doing the basics right. And obviously that been brought by the confidence on the field.
And again, beautiful hands. No run. 2 dot balls to finish the over. Just 4 off it. Really good stuff from Gabriela Sakira. She finishes with none for 27 off 4.
Great over this has been. The last 30 balls, we're slowly creeping into that 120 Mr. Janveld was talking about. But I doubt they're going to get there.
So 5 overs remaining in the innings. Nini will, I'm sure, bowl the last over. And I would expect Brizan Hussen to come back and bowl 2 more overs of pace. She impressed us earlier.
You still have Jama Bota, who still have 1 more over to bowl.
This is Jose Comfort, and that's 4. That's a good shot.
Well played by Mika.
She's a real talent.
She definitely knows where the fielders are.
She's got a lot of shots. She's got a great eye as well.
Just going outside of stump and to hit just behind that 45 region.
Full toss, and she has punished that. That's a mighty blow for 6.
First, with a no ball. First maximum.
Yeah, it was above waist height, and it brings the free hit. So suddenly, we've had 10 runs off the first 2 deliveries. One of which, that one, is a no ball.
That's a massive hit.
Just as I was talking about how the Youth 11 were on top, it only takes a couple of balls to change everything in T20 cricket.
The 2 overs that I was talking about, just when Karabo and Mia was in, to say they need just 12 balls to get themselves back into this game. Yet when you look at the partnership going, they slowly getting there with 16 runs, 93 of 4 wickets.
Free hit. Gets down on one knee and clouts it. Just a single.
Better fielding position.
But here we are. We've only had 2 genuine deliveries in this over, and 11 runs have accrued. The way that Van Voorst is playing, you'd expect Philander to try and get bat on ball and get down the other end. It's another full toss, and Philander does exactly that, gets down the other end.
Great pick up and throw back to the bowler. The fielding has been quite sharp. Yes, we've been seeing those fumbles here and there, but overall for the past 15 overs that we've been here, it has been good. obviously coming from the big warm-up that we saw earlier.
Oh,
Another, ooh,
that was hard hit, and the bowler chose discretion as the better part of valour.
she still has a long way to go rather than giving herself to be hit on the forehead for that.
Watch this. Bang. Back live. One more. Philander playing a good hand here. Run a ball. Get down the other end. Let Van Voorst play the big shots.
$15 has been hit into this over so far. That's the line.
The call is 2. Philander is going to the danger end, and she sends her captain back, or vice captain in this game. So end of the over. Camphor actually did pretty well there to come back after conceding boundaries off the first 2 deliveries. 98 for 4 from 16, so 17 off the over. You can see on the girls' shirts, it has been all afternoon.
It has been a challenging play for these girls.
And now, here's the moment I've been waiting for. Bruzan Hussen coming back into the attack. She's changed ends. And watch this. This girl has got a bit of pace.
Mieke van Voorst, 25 of 18 balls. Jelly Philander, 4 from 7 balls. 21 runs partnership, 98 for 4 after 16 overs.
Oh, starts with what's probably going to be a no ball. They're going to come back for 2. Yep, there was always a second run on there. Now, what does umpire Shazy say? Yeah, it is a no ball. Ooh, so the CSA Youth 11 just losing the plot in the final 5 overs. They've been so disciplined up to now.
Probably too early to say. She's struggling to go into the wind. But again, we all know the talent is there. It's those conditions that she'd still need to work into if she gets lucky and get that card to go to the World Cup. Obviously, the conditions are the same as going to Bangladesh here.
Free hit.
Oh,
that's well bowled.
Well bowled.
Lovely slower ball. Bounced twice on its way through to the keeper. Might have been a little bit of bat on it. Mieke van Voorst almost swung herself off her feet trying to hit it.
You can just see her speaking to herself, having a boardroom meeting there. Turn it down, take it easy, and put yourself together.
That's better from Hussen. Now, I'd just like to see them put a bit of pressure on Philander here. He's facing a quick bowler. Have somebody close-ish on the onside. Yeah, it looks like Nini, the captain, is doing that job herself. I'd like to see her even a little bit tighter than she is.
Another flat bat coming from Philander. Just doesn't get it quite right. And with her fielding position said, no sweeper. She's bowling it too straight. You miss, I hit. But if she missed that shape, if she missed that mark, with that flat bat, it's gone.
That's well played. That might go for 4. It's a long, long chase. 2 fielders converging on the ball. Oh, brilliantly done. Simone Lawrence never gave up. They come back for 3. Watch this for commitment in the field. That's absolutely brilliant. There's another big hit. There is a player out there. She's put it down and it's going to go for 4. That's the sort of thing that can happen with a stiff breeze blowing across the ground. But she did really well to make the ground. It was Puseletso Sekute. And then she just couldn't hang on to the catch.
The wind took everything out of it. Chance given, well hit, behind.
Take nothing away from it. It was a good hit.
Look how much ground she covered coming from the boundary.
Oh, that'll be a wide. It's kicked wider by the keeper, and they cross for another one. So a wide and a bye. This is another expensive over from Hussen.
Nelson on the bot.
Oh, beautiful stroke. That's as good a shot as we've seen today. Smashes it through extra cover for 4.
That fielder that I was talking about earlier, to say they need someone down there. Anything that has been bowled on the legs, going behind the stump, bed ball. Flat bat, hit hard, authority in place, straight to the boundary. Good shot.
So second expensive over in a row. It was 98 for 4 at the start of the over, so 17 off it. 3 overs remaining.
Let's see who's going to Gemma Puerta. Let's bear in mind Nini, she still has one more over to bowl. Well bowled.
Should only be 1. Looks like Gemma's going back over the wicket to Philander. She went round to Van Voorst. Oh, that's another good shot from Philander.
Checking for 2, calling in for 2. Not happening.
Fielding side will be very happy with a runner ball from here, but I think they'll be lucky if that's the outcome. 116 for 4. 150's on here.
The 120 that was predicted, it's out of the window with that shot.
Top edge, but it's going to go for 6.
Good hit.
Second 6 of the innings. Mika van Voorst playing a great hand here.
33 for Mika van Voorst, just after 23 balls that she faced. Make that 39.
Yeah, I said top edge, but I think she actually middled that. I saw how high it went in the sky, but she hit up on it.
Lots of talent here.
Good comeback from Gemma Puerta. She's at Weinberg Girls.
120, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. With 46 partnership growing nicely up here. Flat bet.
So that's 9 off the over. It's effectively a free hit off the last ball for Philander. Doesn't really matter if she gets out.
Mika, she's there. She'll hold everything together. Oh, well hit there once again. Behind square, going down to looking for 2.
They're going to come back for 2, and they will get there.
2 it is.
So 11 off the over. 2 overs remaining. 126 for 4.
Oh, look how far she picked that up for a 6. Good shot.
So Huersen, after an expensive comeback over, has been entrusted by her captain to bowl the penultimate over. There's a little bit of a rueful smile on the bowler's face. Running into the eye of the storm here. Mika van Voorst 40 off 26.
I gave 3 or 2 dot balls into this over. Only 49, partnership growing here.
Should only be 1 this time.
Make that a 50 partnership for these two.
Yeah, well played. And look at that. Philander's got 14 of them. There's been a few extras, but Van Voorst has really dominated.
Commitment of the field. Running down to long on for 1. I think the captain here, the message was, we'll rather being hit singles than being hit boundary. So bowl straight to your field and don't try anything funny.
10 balls left in the innings. Should only be 1. Yeah, it's good arm from Puseletso Sekute down on the deep backward square boundary.
Looks like Puseletso, she's kicking herself from dropping that ball. I don't think it looked like a chance.
When I saw the replay, I suddenly remembered that experience is everything, and that's one of those balls where, with experience, you probably hang back and take it on the bounce to stop the boundary. Oh, that's beautifully played. Is that going to go all the way? It is indeed.
That's the boundary that they've been looking for into this over.
It's a high quality innings, this, from Mika van Voorst. This is why she's so highly rated. Player of the Week at the Under-19 Nationals last month, the only century maker. And she's on her way to a really good half century here.
The awareness of Mika, knowing exactly where the bowlers are, where the fielders are, and the bowler where she's going. I mean, she's been trying to line her up for a long time here.
Oh, that's beautifully bowled by Huersen. Just held it back a fraction, and Philander was nowhere. She's gone for 15. Partnership was a very rapid 56. It's 133 for 4.
Well played from Philander. She built those innings very well. Obviously by taking those quick singles here and there, supporting Mika on the other end. I think she is... It's quite a good wicket to lose after what has been happened for the past 5 overs. Being there, supporting Mika, getting those vital runs, running hard between the wicket, and again, supporting role from her.
I'm very pleased for the bowler. I think Brizan Huersen is one to keep your eye on. She's got that one thing you can't coach, pace.
And how tiny she is. How tiny she is, you wouldn't expect that. You're probably thinking she's off spinner. And yeah, look at that.
Get your teeth locked out if you try to sweep her.
Get your brace on.
1 ball left in the over. Ashley van Wyk, good batter down the order. You'll see her bowling leg spin later.
Another talent here. World Cup experience. Oh, chance.
Oh, they're coming
Keeper.
through for a leg by. The bowler was so intent on shouting for LBW that she forgot that there was a run on. But at the end of the day, that's a really good over from Huersen. Just 7 runs and a wicket from it. 8 runs, including the leg by.
Going down. Did she throw that with a left hand there?
So that's the end of Brazan Hussain, and Tabaseng Nini will come back to bowl the final over.
Look at those figures. 2 wickets, 13 runs of 3 overs.
Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens here. If I was the bowling side, I'd want to bring a few people in and try and keep Ashley van Wyk on strike. You don't want to be bowling at Van Voorst in the form that she's in. That's very well played by Van Wyk. Even a chance of 2 here. Yeah, they're coming back. Good selfless running by Van Voorst. Going to the danger end.
I don't think it's a good idea from Nini to bowl without a mid wicket. With her pace, her experience, I think just to stop that one, like you said, bring in someone. Oh,
that's a wide.
Holding wide.
Now you almost feel that the match is on the line here. 136 for 5 is a good score, not a great score. There's 5 deliveries left in the innings. If they can keep it down to 6 off those 5, I feel that they're probably in with a shout.
Oh, bold.
This time it will just be the single. So that means that Mika van Voorst has got 4 balls to face. And she'll be looking around, seeing where the gaps are. There's no sweeper still. Wide open spaces on the onside. Goes for the reverse paddle, and she gets it down to long leg for 4. Well, I don't know how to describe that shot other than well played.
Quality. And bravery, that I would say.
I'd love to see that again and see what part of the bat it hit.
At this time and moment, it doesn't matter. As long as it went over.
Here we go.
Look at that.
She scooped it, hasn't she? It's the reverse dill scoop, is that?
And then approach
This
straight
time,
hit. Chance.
It's not a
Let's
chance.
say.
It's very well fielded. Oh, I think it's hit her on the scon after it bounced. Gabriela Sakira, she put her body on the line. She's okay. Now that takes Van Voorst up to 48. It's the highest score of the match and the highest score in the 3 matches so far.
Another reverse.
And she's got it away again. That is 50. That is absolutely brilliant batting from Mika van Voorst. Goes to 52 off 31 deliveries.
Now on Tabaseng Nini's figures has been everywhere. Coming from 2 overs, 3 overs.
That's a better shot than the first ball, wasn't it?
One, yeah.
And but just to go back to what's happened in the over. After the first ball, I said, if they can go run a ball from here, they'll be in the pound seats. Well, they haven't. And now, that 150 is a definite chance, and that was nearly 6. Wow.
Three reverse.
They've seen her do it twice before. They should have had a long stop. That could have been out.
The bravery of Mika, yeah.
That is absolutely brilliant. She's hit 14 runs off the last 4 balls and brought up the 150. So 152 for 5 is the final score. And
that's a second one.
I know it's always slightly easier when you know what you've got to get, but I think that's
a third reverse.
That is a great shot, but I think that's too many. I'll be happy to be proved wrong, but that is an extraordinary innings from Mika van Voorst. 56 not out of 32 deliveries.
152 for 5. As we look at the scorecard currently, SA under 19 women, Mieke van Voorst, 56 of 32 balls, Mia Lola, 45 of 36 balls, and Jan-Lee Velenda, 19 of 15 balls, Karabo Miso, 15 of 23 balls. On the other side, with the youth side, Ntabise Nini, 2 wickets, 31 runs of 4 overs, and Hussein, 1 wicket, 33 for 4 overs. Jazz Kempfer, 1 wicket, 19 runs of 2 overs. Gemma Buata, no wicket, only 22 of 4 overs.
Yeah, so there we go. That's 153 to win for the CSA Youth 11. South Africa under 19 are looking to make it 3 out of 3, and at the halfway point they must be hot favourites to do so.
Just here for the back post.
We want to start with the front done first.
It's fine, you can take time. You've got time to roll. It's fine. I'm here. Don't stress. That's all. You just touch it up. But you need to make a bird faster if you're not going to make the other side. side, sir.
Take it that side, take it that side. Put more paint. That's okay. It's okay. Manager is working, yeah, but he's working, but the staff is sitting. No manager, yeah, no hands on here. Full covers, huh?
Thanks, Sebastian.
No problem, Dad.
Appreciate it, guys.
Hey, but I'll be honest, watching this girls playing cricket, our future is bright.
Yeah.
Our
Look,
future is bright.
There's a lot of potential in
Yeah.
women's cricket. That's what. Mic.
Oh,
It's a microphone.
Oh, they can hear what you say. They can hear what you say.
No, I think for now it's off, but
That becomes weird.
Welcome back to the Chatsworth Oval. You're looking at Simone Lawrence, the Titans player, and she is in the vanguard of the CSA Youth 11, who need 153 to beat SA under 19, who are beginning with leg spin. Well, actually a little bit of off spin there.
Oops. She has been kind. She was halfway down the wicket there.
So this is Kaylee Vunkel. That's a good run. TD van Rensburg going to the danger end there, and good early call from her. And this is a very important power play, you feel, Donald?
There's a winning power play. Winning power play, and already the youth 11, they're showing signs. I mean, from the first ball, they wanted to take a quick one, and second ball, it was a definite. Good hit, flat bat, mid on.
She's bowling good and straight, Ms. Vunkel. Bowled! That's a horrible shot, and unfortunately Simone Lawrence has gone for a 2-ball duck.
Unnecessarily shot. Unnecessarily, yes, we know how much they wanted to get a good start, but a shot like that, unnecessarily. Look at the back foot, just outside the line, giving some space to play away from a body. Again, I don't think it was necessarily to do that. Running once, taking those quick singles, that should be a game plan. And yet again, we look at how SA under 19, they were struggling to their power play. Didn't have to play that shot.
Fourth ball of the first over, and that's one of their big guns gone. Chanel Fenter is the new batter. Another Titans girl.
Talent. Another promising talent.
And she's away straight away.
That's exactly what you need to do. See what the bowler does. See what the pitch does. Try to run it. Try to hit it back to the bowler for one, rather than going for a big shot. But again, you better in place.
Karabo Miso putting herself at short mid wicket, making sure that that's a dot ball. That's a top opening over from Kaylee Vunkel. Just 2 runs and a wicket from it.
We see the pressure that SA under 19 is putting, where you have requested to have someone closest, like where Karabo is, to put that pressure. I mean, they had so much big gaps into the field where there was no one who's putting pressure, and especially when you have someone in the batter's face, you making it uncomfortable, you making it to doubt to play that shot, and that's exactly what the skipper is doing, to have herself in their face.
Shelfa Makari, she's had 2 really good games for SA under 19. Bowls straight at a reasonable pace and mixes up her pace well. Comes from near Zanin in Limpopo province, and she'll be bowling to Chanel Fenter.
Question asked, Mr. Ntuli, not interested.
Don't think it would have hit another leg stump. But good discipline being shown by the bowlers here. Not giving anything to hit.
Going down, going down. Good shot.
That'll be 4. That's the first boundary. She didn't get all of it, but enough.
Wait for the bird ball. Hit what's coming, rather than try to create a bad ball of a good ball like we saw. And that's how you win the power play, Andy. Waiting, be patient, apply yourself, shuffle forward like that, create a bad ball of a good ball.
That one's through the gap as well. It shouldn't go for 4. They will be happy with 2. Yeah,
Get the boundary there.
They could have made 3 out of that with a little bit more aggression on the running.
Ground staff needs to do their work. And again, that was a great shot for 2. Chanel Fenter on the way here. She definitely wants to get the power play out of their side.
Oh, that's a quality cricket shot. 4 runs over the bowler's head. Well played, Chanel Fenter.
Making a good bowler look bad here.
And the DJ plays under pressure.
I don't think Shalfa, she understands every word coming from that song.
Missed a straight one and was a shout. It didn't look plumb.
Mr. Ntuli not interested at all. 10 so far from this over, with 1 ball left. Oh, that was a great hit. Shot of authority. Good ball, 2 and over.
Yeah, so job done after the opening over went for 2 runs and a wicket. The Youth 11 back on the bus with a couple of boundaries there. 12 for 1 off 2. So run rate required is just over 7. Creeping up to 8 actually. Kaylee Vankel will bowl her second over. Kaylee's a youngster in this side, just 16, and she's at Pearson School in Gqeberha. Yeah, you're better than me. I can't do that. Yeah, good shot for 1.
It's all in the click, Andy. Click. Oh, you'd love the Xhosa people, eh? Xhosa people, Andy, yes. Yeah, no. There's certain things that they would need parental guidance when they speak. But as set over.
It is going to go for 4. I thought for one moment it was going to just stick in the outfield, but it's 4 runs, and Chanel Fenter is playing a great hand here. That's her 3rd boundary off just 8 deliveries faced.
That's exactly what the youth team is looking for. And if they can just win the power play, it would be tough for them towards the end. I mean, we're looking at shots like that will win them the power play straight.
Just shows you, if you take an aggressive outlook against a bowler, you can force them into bowling bad balls. And Kaylee Vankel bowled nothing other than good deliveries in her first over, and now she's gone for successive boundaries. This is where people learn the game. Now, is that going to be a free hit coming? I fancy it might be.
single ball.
Okay, got away with it. But that's 4 more. And that is a quality cricket shot.
Chanel Fenter currently on 23 of 10 balls. She's playing handy. This is a very, very good innings of her. And honestly, she's not trying to do anything special here. She's playing each and every ball on merit. She's playing exactly what has been given. And rather than what we saw earlier with Mika going ups and down.
Well batted. Like to see that. You could see her winding up, thinking, this is another one, this is another one. Oh, I'll just defend. And you see so many young batters. It's like a drug hitting the ball for 4. And they forget that you're allowed to stop the good ones. That's missing leg. So good comeback by Vankel after going for 3 successive boundaries, but 13 off the over, 25 for 1 from 3, and the Youth 11 will be the happier of the 2 at the moment.
Good shout, good question, but not in a success.
$25 for 1 at the same stage. The SA under-19s were 13 for 1.
Not far off, but again, the past 18 balls has been challenging for for SA under-19.
Just looking at that replay again of the high full toss, I'm amazed that wasn't given a free hit. This is probably the best shot of the over, off the back foot through the covers. Back live now, Shelfa Makari to continue. And how did that miss off stump? She just can't work it out.
Too much pace sometimes can work against you. Good bounce. Look at that.
It's gone over the top of the off bail.
Chartsworth
trouble.
out. Philander.
Umpire Shazy says not out. So that was good running.
Looked like Philander, she wasn't in control of that, but holding into it, just look at that. There. Oh, she slipped.
It does show you the difference between a direct hit and when the ball has to be guided. I think direct hit, she was probably out.
You had no one covering back there for her. Good shot for none.
This is where I'd like to see the non-striker just coming down and having a quick chat.
Direct hit was gone.
Yeah.
Direct hit was gone indeed.
Oh, sliced away. That's going to be 4 more, is it? Yes. Well, I suppose she's batted well enough to deserve a little bit of good fortune. That would have been straight to first slip. There was no first slip.
Chanel Fenter dealing with boundaries here.
And that's an ugly shot, and she's much better than that.
Because she needs a boundary into that over, she needed something out of it to say, doesn't matter how they come, doesn't matter how I get them, but that valid boundary is going to help me out.
Crowded offside field. Now, Shelfa Makari's gone for just the boundary and a single off 5 balls. Can she finish the over?
Youth 11, they're looking at the boundary, and SA under 19, they're looking into a dot ball here. Who's going to win it?
Yep, they're going to
Good
come through
pick up.
for 1.
Oh.
And Chanel Fenter will steal the strike. Got 28 off 16 now.
only 6 conceded off that over. 3 dot balls. 31 for 1 off after 4 overs. 122 to win. Chanel Fenter 28 of 16 balls. And Van Rensbeck, she's comfortably on 3 of 6 balls.
Well, Chanel Fenter's already made her debut for the Titans in senior cricket. She is still at school, though, at Swart Cup. Just 17 years old, and now a little bit of pace coming into the attack. Mia Lawler made a brilliant 45 with the bat, opening the batting as a pinch hitter earlier, and this is what she does best.
Mia Lawler.
She's a real athlete. Whoops.
She's actually reminding me of Faye Cowley. Top order batter.
Yep.
Seamer up. Good pace. Good athlete. She's quite good on the field as well. So it's tit for tat for them. And not seeing Cowley here, and you see how Mia, she's shining into it. Good shot.
That's over the infield. It won't go for 4 this time.
Turning back for 2, looking for 3.
I must say, Didi van Rensburg's probably enjoying the show. She's only faced 6 balls, and she's standing at the non-striker's end just watching Chanel Fenter play shot after shot after shot. That's a good shot
Good
for
hit.
Nunn.
Good hit. Looks like she's... Didn't she hit that against the toe?
Instep maybe, yeah. You see, she's powerfully built.
Yeah, but she's taking no pain to stop her doing what she does best.
In the air and over the head of mid-on for 4. That's a super hit. She would have had her heart in her mouth just for a little while there, because mid-on Kaylee Vankel looked like she might be able to grab that one, but it's over her head.
Great powerful hit.
Just cleared the front leg and clouted it over mid-on. One thing you won't see on your screen is the effect of the wind. It's really difficult bowling quick with a gusting wind. Picks that one up beautifully, and that'll be 4 more. What a hand this is from Chanel Fenter. She goes to 38.
Those are the boundaries that I was telling you about. And to say, doesn't matter how it comes. She just wants a boundary to that over. Probably 2 of it, bonus. But she needs something. You see how she's batting. She'd probably try to turn it down. I mean, she's currently going 10 and over here, and effortlessly so.
Yeah, once again, good footwork. Oh, well bowled. I like to see someone who can bowl a leg stump Yorker.
Your leg spinners who do that for you.
So Didi van Rensburg has got the strike back, but last ball of the over coming up.
I mean, at this stage, 11 runs off this over. I don't think she needs to do anything. Probably give Chanel a strike.
Leading edge, and she's got it down to third man for 1. So 43 for 1 from 5. There's an over left of power play, and this is good stuff from the Youth 11.
That hit, you see how she's limping, Chanel. That hit that I was telling you about. Crowd, parents, enjoying, support. That was a good shot. Knowing exactly where everyone is. No need to do anything. Oh, another boundary.
So change of bowling, and coming into the attack, Ashley van Wyk, the 17-year-old from Murray Viljoen on the East Rand, plays a cricket for Easterns, and a really, really talented leg spinner. She's going to go round the wicket, which I'm not sure about. Bowling to Van Rensburg.
Flat bat to Didi.
Brave move by the skipper to bring on leg spin for an over inside the power play.
Chance of a run out.
I think Chanel Fenter was
How
just
quick
a
is
little
she?
bit late out of the blocks there.
How quick is she? The competitive of this game, and it's so good to watch. You see, you wouldn't just look at that. The commitment, throwing yourself.
Yeah, Didi van Rensburg probably guilty of running on the shot, and as we saw from the replay, it went straight to the fielder. Direct hit again, gone.
But it's a backing up of Chanel to say how is she going to get there as soon as possible. Probably before the ball was released, she was halfway. And probably she's thinking we haven't had that boundary that she wants.
Van Wyk stays around the wicket and beats the outside edge. That's what she can do.
A little bit of a lip service there between the two.
Umpire says play on, no wide. 1 run off 4 deliveries. This is a great comeback for the SA Under-19s. Fenter gets it through, but there is insurance out there. They're going to come for an extra one. There was a fumble, and they come back for 2.
I think she picked up the wrong one there. Good.
She'll keep the strike. So that is the end of the power play. 47 for 1 from 6 overs. It's a really good start for the chase. And at the same stage, 26 for 1 were SA Under-19s. They, of course, really prospered over the last 5 overs when Mika van Voorst played a quite brilliant innings. A not-out half-century, taking the score to 152, which is a good score. Not sure, somebody's injured, so they're bringing some drinks on.
That blow that I was talking about.
It's the foot, isn't it?
Yeah. She hit it so hard. And by then she didn't feel any pain up until she gets to a non-striker, and that adrenaline slightly slowed everything down, and that's why she's feeling that pain.
I was on X earlier this week, and I saw some footage that I hadn't seen since it happened of Ian Botham having his foot broken by Wasim Akram, and it would have been in the mid to late 80s when Waz had just come in to the Pakistan side, and he went round the wicket and bowled a Yorker and hit Both on the instep, knocked him over, and that was him done. And it was one of those moments where while you're watching it you think, oh, I think they might have found one here.
That's when the toe crusher was born.
Yep, that's right.
Unbreakable Cricket South Africa. There is a tour coming in. Proteas playing Pakistan from the 10th February to 1st of March.
That's the ladies, and the men will be playing the West Indies in the last week of January. Get your tickets, go to cricket.co.za, which is also the portal, of course, for everything cricket in South Africa, including this broadcast. So it looks very much as if they've decided to take drinks. We'll have a little break. Okay, drink break is over, and Chanel Fenter has been repaired. Remains to be seen whether those repairs are good enough, or whether she's going to just carry on playing shots until she can't run anymore. She's going to be facing Mia Lawler.
Stand and deliver.
Lawler is bringing long on a little bit straighter after she was hit back over her head in the previous over by Chanel Fenter. In the air and safe, might not be four. Two players chasing after it. Shelfa Makari gets there and they cross for two.
Even though she's limping, she's still running hard. The commitment.
Beware the injured cricketer. Gordon Greenwich, he was the one. If Gordon Greenwich walked out limping, you knew you were in for a tough afternoon. That should be two more. Oh, and they a little bit dilatory. That might have something to do with that injured foot.
50 up.
Yeah, 50 up, and these two have got all of them. Chanel Fenter's got 45 and TD van Rensburg 5. It's not often that you see that.
Well played.
Karabo Miso hasn't got the gloves today, enjoying herself in the outfield and leading this side.
Directing traffic. It looks like this break, it has broken the momentum for this Youth 11 here. Another slow ball, straight to point, quick single.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the running of Chanel Fenter there.
Four runs so far has been considered into this over. 51 for 1. Quite interesting field. Only 3 on the onside and 1 third man on the boundary.
Oh dear. Looking for the slower ball, and it's come out
to be a dot ball.
Oh,
great bowling.
I can't believe it. The two umpires are looking at each other saying, well, what do you think? Well, I don't know. What do you think? And at the end of the day, it's nothing.
Mr. Ntuli on the other side.
It's got to be a no ball, hasn't it?
Look at Mr. Ntuli there. It's like,
he
kept low. Happy with that.
Top edge. There's a player underneath this, and she takes the catch.
Taken.
That's the breakthrough. 51 for 2. Chanel Fenter's gone for 45 off 28.
Good innings. Well compiled from Chanel Fenter. Oh, top edge there. That was a good hit though. Good take. No way you need to put a safer sign on the boundary. And that's exactly what the CSA under 19. I beg your pardon, SA under 19. Oh, well taken by Ashley. Like I was saying, Andy, that break where they were repairing Chanel, that's where everything just went downhill.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not a good idea to take that break. Yes, she was in pain. Probably she could have just took one for the team for at least the next 12 balls and see where it's going to go. Again, the pain is pain. There's nothing you can do about it. It's still a woman's game here. You still need to be sensitive about it.
Just Ashley van Veek's catch down there on the boundary, complicated by the strong wind that is blowing across the ground, but she never looked like dropping that. It's beautifully done. And so Chanel Fenter's enterprising innings has come to an end. You could argue that she's done her job in that she's got her team up with the run rate, and now the middle order has to try and chase. Diara Ramlakan of the Lions comes to the crease. Old girl of Staines City High School. There are worse places in the world to go to school, let me tell you.
Diara Ramlakan. She went to the same school as with Karabo Miso, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, dropped.
Nearly chopped it in.
I think that's gone down. This is what. There, let's have another look at it. Oh, no, I'm wrong. You're right. She's hit it into the ground. Could easily have clattered into the stumps. Yeah, that wicket's made a big difference, hasn't it? You can hear the bubble in the outfield again.
The confidence is back on SA under 19 girls. They had no answers earlier on.
Oh
Charles.
dear, she's come miles.
Wrong end.
Yeah, it was.
Wrong end. Everyone, both of them, they were right in the middle of the pitch there.
That was. If it had gone to the non-strikers end, that could have been the worst dismissal of all. We had one of those 2 days ago. Run out without facing. Now, that'll be a couple if they push hard. Oh, that's poor running. No urgency from Didi van Rensburg.
She looks like she doesn't have confidence yet. Obviously, looking at her score, seven runs facing 16 balls. She was spoiled on the other side. Let's see what Diara Ramlakan has to say.
That's a wide. Spoiling what's been an excellent over from Ashley van Veek. A little bit too short. Should be a couple this time. So, end of the 8th over.
55.
Just 4 runs from it.
55 for 2. 8 overs gone with the partnership of 4 runs.
38 for 1 at the same stage. SA under 19. But I was talking earlier on about how they maximised the last 5 overs. They were 71 for 4 after 14. So off the last 6 overs, This will test my maths. They made 81. 81 off the last 6. That's absolutely brilliant batting. Lawler to continue, bowling to Didi van Rensburg.
She just cannot get the middle of the bat. Look at the frustration of Didi. She looks so frustrated. Yes, she can hit it, but just cannot pierce it through the covers. Sweeper in place, third man in place, deep square, and a deep mid wicket.
Got hold of that one, but should only be one.
Slowly but surely, SA under 19, they're getting back into this game.
Yeah, this is the hard work now. The field has been relaxed at the end of the 6th over. Oh, she's gone for the single. Out if she hits, and she missed.
Chance of it second. Oh.
I think Diara Ramlakan saw her life flash before her eyes as she was running to the non-striker's end there, realising that she'd done that terrible thing again, running on the shot. Have a look at this.
She actually middled that ball than she thought. She played soft ends.
That's a good shot. That'll be 4. Down on one knee. Good sweep.
Double figures on the partnership column.
Oh, I tell you what, you don't want to miss that. That's probably hitting halfway up middle. Well, she did middle it. Her first boundary. Remember, these two sides met in a 10-over contest on Saturday, won by SA Under-19s by 11 runs. So the Youth 11 are looking for a little bit of revenge over the longer format.
This was a perfect chance for them. Still is.
Seven off the over, 9 gone.
The question is, where are they going to get the boundaries? Where are they going to get the runs? Is it them going to take a risk of hitting it into the air, or probably run them as hard as possible? I mean, when we look at these two this far, Tiara, she can run hard. On the other hand, Didi, she's still picking up a confidence of running between the wicket. The communication, it hasn't been so clear, but fielders, they look like they probably 5 in their inner ring into their faces, but is tough to pierce through them.
Oh, that's a missed stumping. Didi van Rensburg went a long way down the pitch, and Jaylee Philander couldn't get a glove on it.
Was that by given?
Yeah, I think so.
$91 runs to win.
Off 11, so it's heading up towards 8.5 and over, but 8 wickets in hand. Plenty of good batting to come. That should be a wide. Yeah, it is.
Probably there's a second extra that we've seen, and that's the discipline that we we've been lacking this far. Good shot.
That's 4. The old-fashioned back cut.
Step back, played late, piercing straight between point and
Third man.
Step back. There you go.
That's got her innings going nicely, Diarra Ramlakan. She's a talent.
I think she's the right person to win this game for the youth.
Looking for the same shot again. You just have to be careful that you don't try and cut a ball that's too full or too far into your body. That's a good sweep. So with the wide, this is a good over for the CSA Youth 11. Nearly got her again.
Another lip service there.
Last ball of the over. Can they find the boundary? Yes, they can. Little bit telegraphed, that one from Ashley van Wyk. Didi van Rensburg gets inside the line and whacks it down to long leg for 4. So that's a good big over. 11 off it.
With that boundary, just takes us to 73 for 2, and with 10 overs has been bowled. With that said, drinks will be taken.
2 sets of drinks in the first 10 overs. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so we'll take a short break.
Well, obviously take me back if it's not the one. Yo.
Welcome back to the Chatsworth Oval. Welcome back to the Chatsworth Oval. It's halfway in the chase. 153 is the target. And here's a moment, because Annalisa Mhlongo is coming into the attack for the SA under-19s. She wears the number 14. She is just 14 years old. She's at JL Dubé High School in Durban. That wind is really getting up now. It's been blowing all day. So yeah, she really is that small. You saw her up against the umpire there. Umpire Shazy is a big man. Can't do more than get a single there.
Well bowled again from the youngster. Change of pace. Everything's sitting at a crunch point 90. Halfway through. Halfway through the game, halfway through the runs.
Van Rensburg on 18 off 24. In the air and gets away with it. Down to long on for one. Van Voorst does the fielding down there. She's an option with the ball to bowl her leg spin. Zia Mohanlal not playing in this game, so we've seen Ashley van Veek's leg spin. We won't see Mohanlal. Ramlakan uses her feet beautifully. That is a cricket shot of note.
Just gave herself some room. The timing is impeccable. Just sitting off air, Andy, was interesting to just watch. Once Fenter went out, the dip in the batting. Just think that they need to still get those singles. Very important. Singles, twos, and then obviously your boundary will come.
Mhlongo pushing mid-off just a little bit wider. Well bowled. Ramlakan went early and the bowler pushed it a little bit wider, and the umpire's on the bowler's side, as you would expect, because he was a bowler himself.
He was a left-arm bowler as well.
That's right.
So he knows the struggles.
Oh, it's gone up in the air. It's not going to be 4. They'll come back for 2. So Ramlakan working hard in that over. They got 8 of it, which is about what they need. But well bowled, Annalisa Mhlongo. She's not overawed playing with all of these seniors.
Also bowling at a very important time for such a young lady.
Yeah, it just shows how the captain has obviously got confidence in her.
Confidence in her, confidence in what she can do with the ball.
So that's 11 overs gone. And just to put things in perspective, 61 for 2 at the same stage were SA under-19. So 20 runs ahead on the curve, but remember that there were 2 big overs of 17 apiece towards the end of the innings, and you don't want to have to score 17 and over. That's a good run.
Yeah, I think if they keep doing that, the bad ball will come. because looking at their batting lineup, I don't think there's another Mika van Forst that can come in and play those shots. Unless there is, I don't know.
Gemma Borta, maybe.
Possibly, it's a good shot. But I just think if they keep rotating the strike, they can stay above that curve all the way through until the end and not look for too much.
Sure, you're hearing the wind in our sound effects microphone. Leg spin's a tough enough art without having to bowl with a gale blowing across the pitch.
And it just shows you the skill level here from Van Wyk, bowling against the breeze for leg spinner, so it will be drifting into the pads.
Well bowled.
Very good control for a leg spinner.
That was what made Shane Warne the best bowler there's ever been, wasn't it? The fact that he's bowling leg spin, but the ball's diving into your pad before it turns. Good shot. Should just be one.
I think she spotted the googly there. I sure did. Yeah, no, that's why they call him the king. Spinning prodigiously or dipping and catching you off guard. Oh, no. It would have been an absolute nightmare.
One more. I'm sure Ashley van Veek's probably too young to remember Shane Warne. She might have watched him when she was in single figures.
Or some Instagram reels.
Well, I'm going to say there's plenty of stuff out there, isn't there?
100%.
And in fact, when you watch highlight reels of Shane Warne bowling, you wonder how anybody ever scored a run against him. But he did bowl bad balls. Not many. Good over.
Just need to ask that late Hansi Cronje how to play the slog sweep. That was the best counter attack I've ever seen against.
That was at the Wanderers,
Shane,
wasn't it? Yeah. And I actually spoke to Hansi about facing Warne. Well, I wrote a book for the 2003 World Cup here, not long before Hansi died. And he said the thing about Warney was because of that dip into your toes, you wanted to play him through mid-wicket, which was the very worst thing that you could do with a straight bat. But he said if you went down on one knee, you could play that shot.
It was hitting at 30 metres over the boundary as well.
I remember he hit one into the flats, didn't he?
On top of the roof, I still remember that. I was there. I think I was there.
Schlongo continues. They're coming through for one.
Oh. So see a change in keeper coming up to the stumps. I think that's a very good ploy.
Yes, absolutely.
Now Ramlakan can't move around or move out of her crease.
Played a good hand though, 16 off 14. Little change in the field. Got a player going around to 45 on the leg side.
Oh.
I think she got a hand on that. Just took a little bit off it. What I like about this young lady is she's clearly not scared. She knows that she can do this, and she's not being intimidated by people charging at her.
Well bowled again.
This is yeah, Didi van Rensburg knew she'd put herself in trouble there. A clean piece of fielding at mid-off, and she could have been in huge trouble.
I think also, Andy, the last thing is, I mean, okay, I know she's only 14. But every time you look at her, she's smiling, she's enjoying herself. That's why we play this game.
Yeah, we should always remember that.
Oh.
Fielded. Just 3 singles and a dot off the over now. said it so many times, but can she finish the over?
I think this field is much better for her, especially for what she's trying to do.
Oh, that's very nearly through. Lovely little floated Yorker.
It looks like she's just rolled her fingers over that.
I think so.
Remington not knowing what hit her. Let's have a look-see. Looks like a slower ball Yorker.
I think that's a mis-stumping as well. She's got hold of that. That should be 4. So they get out of the over with 7 off it. But once again, applaud the bowler. 2 overs for 15 when the chase is on. Well done by the 14-year-old.
I think the only thing you could be harsh on her is maybe the length. But then again, look how deep Ramlakhan is standing.
Yeah, I think credit to the batter there.
She's obviously made her way as deep as possible, as almost outside off.
There's that mis-stumping.
I'm going to back the keeper up here. Not being able to see the ball. Just glad she stopped it. Didn't go for 4 bars.
So Ashley van Faker's bowled her 4 overs, and that means that we've got a change of bowling. And coming into the attack is Melissa van der Merwe, and she will also bowl at a fairly modest pace with the left arm. She ran into some powerful hitting against Zimbabwe in the opening game on Friday last week. Missed the game against the CSA Youth 11 and now comes back into the team, and she comes into the attack at a crucial moment. 91 for 2. Partnership is worth 40 already, and 62 more off 7. With 8 wickets in hand, you fancy the batting side here.
I think 60 is a bit too much, to be honest with you. That's if that again, if they bowl well, yes. If they can stay away from the 17 and over, that should be good.
Starts with a single.
You don't mind those at all.
Melissa van der Merwe plays her cricket for the Boerland, and there's a school at Bloemhof. Oh, could be out. No, 1 bounce and still could be out, and is out.
What a throw.
That is Ramlakhan run out for 21 off 18.
What exceptional fielding there. Just see who threw that ball on their toes, expecting the delivery to come their way on the bounce, and Shah looks like the captain herself. I think. Karaba Messi, my wonderful producer's just nodded his head. Don't know if it's to the music or...
Might be falling asleep.
Some serious fielding that.
It was one of those strange moments, wasn't it? Nearly hold out. It goes on the bounce and you relax, and then the next thing you know, thanks for coming.
The situational awareness, though, to see that not going to come as a catch, and bullseye. 1 stump. Quick release and out by 2 meters.
Yeah, one of those where you just give up. If it hits, you're gone. So, new batter coming to the crease. This is Jose Comfort. Yep, they forgot that it was a run out, so
She was run out at the umpire's end.
it'll be Didi van Rensburg on strike.
Oh my word!
Well, what about that? Caught and bowled.
What a catch!
Didi van Rensburg, by the time she played that ball, she was on the next strip and then hit it straight back to the bowler.
I was just going to say, Van der Merwe's got such a lovely action. Next minute, Van Rensburg is nearly on the other side, hitting it straight back to the bowler.
Watch where she goes.
Way too early. Oh, that's a good low grab.
Well, you said that 60 was too many, and now you got two new players at the crease. Well, she changed her shot. That's where it all went wrong, wasn't it?
She should have maybe played that
Down to third man.
reverse lap that these youngsters now play. Down to third man.
So 2 wickets in 2 balls, but it's not a hat-trick delivery because one of them was a run out.
It's what the youngsters call a team hat trick, Andy.
Yep. So this is Sipakoshle Masalela, captain of Easterns at the December National Championships. Plays her cricket for Quatama Cricket Club. So you've got 2 players in now who haven't faced a ball between them. Good shout. Ooh. Not given. Masalela also not much higher than the stumps. Oh, probably pitched outside leg.
That looks very close, but I think it may be too high.
Oh, trouble here. Good running in the end. So Melissa van der Merwe got hit about on the opening day. Is in the middle of perhaps a match-winning spell here.
Well bowled.
Bit of shape there. They've gone through for a bye. So 3 runs and 2 wickets off the over. 93 for 4. 94 for 4. And again, I keep reiterating that at this point they are 23 runs ahead of cricket's the SA under-19s at the same stage. They were 71 for 4 after 14 overs, but they finished at 152 for 5 thanks to that quite brilliant 56 not out off 32 balls from Mika van Voorst. And there are those 2 wickets.
Yeah, I think that run out is the crucial turning point.
Yeah, Ramlakan was looking as if she was grabbing the bull by the horns. Now we've got another bowling change. Ashley Barnard will be bowling off spin. Bowling to the left-handed Jose Comfort.
Very interesting that she doesn't have a sweep on the offside, especially turning it away from the left-hander.
Yeah, and the three saving one are all very close together. Maybe they know something that we don't. Jose Comfort was the batter, bowler and all-rounder of the week at last month's Under-16s National Week. That's beaten the outside edge.
Some very tidy off-spin, yeah? So clamp those.
Oh, she's come a long way and she's given up. Oh, that's poor cricket. Jose Comfort has run herself out for naught, and it's 94 for 5.
I was just going to say, they've put the clamp on the singles, especially in this over. Tight bowling. Just didn't want anything stupid to happen. As we see here, Comfort hitting it straight to point.
Yeah, even with a not particularly good throw. It's so out. It's almost running up the white flag.
I almost try and think, what was the thinking behind that? I mean, if it's hit left or right of point, yes, I get it. You're going to try and run. But as a left-hander, you hit it straight to point and just run. I don't know. Like, if you look at the replay, it's just straight at her. Okay, the throw is not very good,
and it's not like she's on the circle.
No, that's
she's
why
well in.
Like, it doesn't make sense to me. You can see that she's maybe halfway from the circle.
But I think what's done her there is facing 3 dot balls in a row, and she's felt, well, I've got bat on that, so it must be a run. So here's Gemma Buerta, 19-year-old. In addition to being a very good cricketer, represented Western Province at the javelin. Well, 2 overs in a row that have turned this game on its head. First one from Melissa van der Merwe. 2 wickets and 3 runs in the over. And now this could be a wicket maiden. No, she's managed to get it away for a run. So that's Gemma Buerta off the mark. But only 1 run off the 15th over of the innings.
I think they've left it a little bit too late, losing wickets at the wrong time.
Well, it's 11 and a half and over now. 5 wickets in hand.
And that's where the turning point is. Hitting it straight to mid-off, and some good fielding from Karaba Mesu. And then a stunning caught and bowled.
You could see what she was trying to do. She's looking to hook it behind square, and then the more you look at that, the more you think, what was she doing?
And then the suicide run out.
So Melissa van der Merwe to continue, bowling to Gemma Buerta, and in the air but safe. They really should have been looking for 2 there, but they settle for 1. That'll bring Masalela on strike.
I think the CSA youth team need to find a bowler that they're going to target. Try and get that 15 plus, 20 plus and over in the next couple. Just make life a little bit easier.
Straight to the fielder. Philander did well to get a glove on that.
So he's taking her head off.
Nasty bounce. And she's not wearing the helmet at the moment because she's standing back. Safe, should be 4.
Somebody, oh.
One of those tantalising ones.
Nice to see the girls running in tandem, hoping to flick it back. Get the ball back to the keeper. Unfortunately, it's gone for 4.
Well, it doesn't matter how they come at this stage, but they must come. Well fielded. She has got a nice, strong, vigorous action as Melissa Finamova.
Nice to see her varying her pace as well. Well bowled again.
Beats the bottom edge this time. Well, the 100 came up with that boundary, but they still need another 53. And there's 25 balls remaining, so they need 2 a ball. That's well placed. They should get 2 here. So 7 runs off the over. It's 5 less than they needed. Well, it's looking very much, Vaughan, as if SA under-19s are going to make it 3 out of 3. Zimbabwe will be here tomorrow.
Who are they playing against?
I knew you were going to ask me that. Not sure.
Maybe they've got an internal game, I don't know.
So that's the summary. Mika van Voorst's 56 not out off 32 was the best innings of the week so far. So more off spin. That'll be a single.
Good to see the captain doing some work at long off.
Yeah, well placed. That's 4.
Great shot. We're on top of the bounce, get through the gap. Welcome boundary for the CSA Youth 11. Required run rate is 12.5 at the moment. Bowled.
It's very tidy off spin, isn't it? Oh, she's come a long way down at the non-striker's end. Gemma Porter scampers back.
So Zimbabwe are playing the Youth 11 tomorrow.
Thank you for that. South Africa have got a day off, 2 days off actually. No cricket here on Wednesday. We resume on Thursday and Friday. The final is here on Sunday. powerfully swept, but only worth one. Oh, that's come in and hit her on the shin.
You make them tough there in the Eastern Cape.
Got hold of that,
catch it.
and it is dropped. It was a tough one. It was dipping at her toes, but she made the ground very well.
Very good effort, especially with this wind that's blowing.
7 off the over.
As we see here, drop short. Gemma Buerta hitting it. Valiant effort.
It's another one of those where you either stay back and protect the boundary or come forward and try and take the catch.
If you don't break any fingers.
Or lose a few teeth. So Ashley Barnard has changed ends. One over for 1 run. Oh, that might be out. Umpire Shazy says there must have been something back over the line. I don't think it was the bat. Let's have another look.
A little two-step there.
Oh, Strictly Come Dancing.
Quick thinking though from Gemma Buerta, otherwise she would have been on her bike.
And she holds out with the reverse. That's a wicket for Ashley Barnard. It's 109 for 6.
1 for 1 off 1.2 overs. Just to put it in perspective. And she bowled, was it the 14th?
Yep.
And she's bowled the 15th and then the 18th. My goodness.
And for once, it wasn't a bad idea, the reverse sweep, because she didn't have to get too much more on that, and it's 4. But that is the danger. She holds out. So Buerta gone for 4.
You almost look at that side-on highlight and you're just begging batters just to be in a better position if you are going to hit that reverse sweep. If you see here, look, she's so upright. She's already moving her head while she's trying to play the shot. Just rather, as you see the men do it, I mean, they've perfected it. I mean, these youngsters of today, they get as low as possible and then scoop it. And I think she's the absolutely right idea, like you said. Just needed a little bit more wood. She's got the perfect hands in a good position. Just that head needs to be a little bit lower.
You want the back knee on the ground almost.
Yeah, as close to as possible.
Mowed away for a single by Gabriela Sakira. They come back for 2, and they will get there comfortably.
Good running. Yeah, as close to the ground as possible. I was coaching this morning, and I kept telling the kids, be as compact as possible. So whatever shot you're going to play, try and be as compact as possible. It's advanced.
That'll be 1 more. Oh, they're coming for 2. This might well be gone. No. Just couldn't transfer the ball onto the stumps quick enough. Ash Barnard.
That is some good running.
Suicidal second, but they made it.
The nice thing here, I can't see it now, but it's very suicidal. But if we had another view, You see the commitment. So is it out to car corner for a single?
Yeah, that's all it will be.
If he's
Last ball of the over. It's a good shot, but only one, and they're taking 6 off the over.
as you see here, Andy, you just watch the commitment. Both of them, do and go. I know it's suicidal, but I'd rather see them commit 100% than hit it straight to a fielder and decide to run.
Surrender. So that's 18 overs gone. They need 38 off the last 2. It's been done, but not very many times. 19 and over, and Shreya Sabir comes on to bowl her off spin. Haven't seen her bowl in this tournament so far, but bowls a lot at club level and at school. I'm sure her family will be here today, Chatsworth people. Oh, good hit, but there is a player there and takes the catch. And that is Sakira gone for 5. It's 116 for 7.
I think you were right about the family, Andy. Some big shots coming from the stands for that wicket. Almost looked like she premeditated that.
Wasn't a bad shot. Just didn't get enough of it. It was Kaylee Vunkel on the boundary. Yeah, she probably felt the ball on the bat and thought, oh, that's good, and then looked up to see fielder in the way. So it looks like the captain coming out now, Nkube Nini. And the last rights, really, with just not enough balls left in the innings to make a difference. Looked at one stage when Chanel Fenter was going so well, and then Ramla Khan and Van Rensburg, that this was a doable chase. But we did say at half time 152 might be too many. So Sabir to Nini.
Hit hard down to long off. I'll still say it, Andy, that run out was the turning point. You had Ramlakan, who was just getting on top of the bowlers, and then you had Van Rensburg out the next over. So
that's a good straight hit, but it's only worth 1.
You almost wanted one of them at least just to bat through. Quite tough to bat you in the afternoon in Chatsworth. Shot.
Oh, that's in the gap. And that is 4.
Good effort. Body's on the line. Captain obviously picking out the gap.
about a yard outside off stump, and she's fetched it to mid-wicket. Well fielded. So they got 8 off the over, but unfortunately they need 30 off the last.
Can still be done. If you know balls.
If you were out there, I'd give them a chance, Vaughan.
A few no balls, a few wides. You never know.
What's the most you ever got off the last over?
28.
School or
No.
Lions?
Lions. Against Western Province. T20 final at the Wanderers.
Win the game?
Yep.
Well done.
It was 24. No, 24.
How many went out of the ground?
I think 3.
So last over, Melissa Finnermerva bowling to Tabasang Nini.
Well bowled again from Fanamova. Oh, bowled. Lovely slow ball.
So I think credit to SA Under-19s here. They got themselves into a difficult position and they got themselves out of it through doubling down.
And thanks to their captain's heroics that last 5-6 overs.
Well, that's nicely played. That'll be 4. Masalela's got herself to 19 off 16. That's a great little hand. Here it is again. Oh, did really well to get full face of the bat on that.
Good awareness that no fielders were there. Oh, shot.
That should be safe. Just a single.
Thought she did a little bit better than she did. Guess she's hitting into this stiff breeze.
Just one more. Run rate's important, of course, in a tri-series. One team is not going to make the final on Sunday.
Almost feels like these two teams have just been playing by themselves. But we've got Zimbabwe on the park tomorrow. Should be some proper fireworks there.
Last ball of the match. Sliced away for 1, and
oh, misfield.
They'll come back for 2, and the Youth 11 will finish on 132 for 7, and so that's a 20-run victory. 152 for 5 plays 132 for 7, and a good solid performance from SA Under-19s. They didn't have everything their own way, but a brilliant 56 not out from Mika van Voorst, and an equally good 45 at the top of the innings from Mia Lawler set up what was always looked a good score, 152 for 5. And in reply, Chanel Fenter smashed 45 in the power play of 29 deliveries. Didi van Rensburg made a good 24 off 31, and Masilela finished 22 not out, which was an excellent handoff, just 18 balls, but not enough. South Africa under-19s are now 3 from 3. We're going to have a presentation in a little while, but for now, thank you, Vaughan.
Thanks very much, Andy.
So you guys can be out. Please.
Okay, time for the post-match, but first of all, on behalf of the audience here, thank you to both teams for a fantastic game of cricket, a 20-run win for SA Under-19s. They made it 3 from 3. The first thing that I'm going to do is call up the player of the match to receive her award from our match referee, Ryan Hendricks, and that is Mika van Voorst. A quite brilliant innings of 56 not out of 32 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. Come and chat to me, Mika. So you've been in good nick right the way through. When you came in today, did you set yourself a target?
I think I wouldn't say I set myself a target from the get-go, but I think
A good chase from her. We expected more from other batters, but hopefully tomorrow they will chip in and put a good score for us.
I don't know whether you're aware of this, but when they batted, they scored 81 off the last 6 overs. Was there something you felt you should have done that didn't happen?
Yeah, I think we could have attacked more in the middle, because I think that's where we fell off. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be another day for us.
Well, tomorrow you got Zimbabwe. What are your thoughts?
We don't know much about them, so we're gonna do some analysis and then hopefully we have a game plan tomorrow for them.
Good luck. Thanks for talking.
Thank you.
Okay, let's bring up your opposite number now, Karabo Miso. Karabo, that's the way to captain a side, isn't it? When your star players do star things.
I'll say yes. I think they did well. The girls showed up where they needed to show up, and congratulations to Mika, player of the match, and well done everyone.
And a shout out to your quick bowling all-rounder, Mia Lawler, who's now your opening batsman as well.
Yeah, she's a good all-rounder because coach wanted to give her a chance, and she showed everyone that she's grabbing a chance with 2 hands.
Well, 3 from 3, and what are you thinking going into the last few games?
Obviously, we're going to keep the same mentality. Nothing's going to change. Everyone's going to show up where they put them and just play cricket.
Well played today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, that's Karabo Miso, the victorious captain of SA Under-19s. It's been a wonderful day here at the Chartsworth Oval. There's more cricket here starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow.